I'm here at Knox City with the under 14 girls, and we're going to ask them what do they enjoy about playing at the club.
We are all looking for adventure. We are all looking for adventure.
I've got.
Isla,
Sarah,
Fiona, Ruby.
And what do you enjoy about playing at Knox City?
The fun of training.
the family and like the atmosphere. It's like entering a family.
The good coaches. The friendly community and coaches and players and everyone.
Awesome. And what's one thing that stood out for you this season so far, or has there been a favourite game or a favourite thing that happened at training?
Just the friends that I've made.
Yeah, like the friendships.
Being able to play every Sunday. And how we've all bonded as a team and come together as one.
Okay, we're here with the under 16s at Knox City, and we're going to ask them a few questions, and these girls have had the opportunity to play resis and senior football throughout the season, and we're going to talk about that.
Hello world, wake me up to another good morning, time to go. Got that smile upon my face, 'cause there's excitement in the chase, this I know.
We've got
Ash, Ada, Micah, Neve, Talia.
You've had the opportunity to play reserve football. We'll start off with yourself. So coming into Knox, did you think you'd be playing reserves at this age?
No, I thought I would have to earn my way up, and I'm very grateful for the opportunities that this club has brought me. And yeah.
I think you've definitely earned your stripes at the club. So obviously you put the work in, and that's why those opportunities have come. And what has been your experience playing reserve so far?
It's been good. It's been very fun, and yeah, I'd like to play again.
Fantastic. And yourself?
Yeah, it's been a really good experience just playing with other players, I guess, and learning how to play in other teams. Yeah, it's a really good experience because it gives us a gist of what we're going to be doing in the future.
Yeah, it's been really good. The environment we've been put in is quite like high pressure. I think it's really like taught us, and playing with older people with more experience has really like taught us new things about the game. And
yeah, like she said, like playing with people who are older than us, it's like a really good experience, and it gives us a really good opportunity to just like even get better and like kind of set a path for our career.
Yeah, no, so basically the key takeaway from there is that you just get a lot of experience playing with older players and a little bit more experience, yeah? Anything different on that? And with yourself, actually, you've had an opportunity to play with the seniors. How have you found it?
It's really good, especially at this club. Like everyone just welcomed me so easily, and it was so fun. I thought it would be a bit scary because like they're so much older, but like it was so easy to just play, and it was really fun.
No, that's great to hear. That's obviously fantastic. You're also enjoying it as well. So that's a big deal. How do you feel like coming into that side, but being one of the younger players?
it's actually quite nerve-wracking because you see all these players and they're like played for so much longer than you. They've got so much more experience playing reserve football, and it's just crazy to think that someone like our age could be playing with people who are like sometimes double our age. Like it's pretty just like wow.
Don't let them hear that you're saying that they're double your age.
I've been told from them, so.
Yeah, it's pretty nerve-wracking, but as Ash said, they're really welcoming, and yeah, it's just good to practice. It's been really fun. They're really like nice people to play with, and they're just good teammates.
Yeah, like these girls have said, it's very enjoyable and it's very nervous at the start, but I think we get used to it, and they're very welcoming, like Ada said, and yeah.
Fantastic to hear that. And just before we wrap up, you're obviously playing senior football. Your aim would be to get more minutes in the seniors and starting lineup?
What was that?
Your goal for the season would be to get more senior minutes and to get more game time?
Yes, definitely. Like I want to get as many minutes as I can on the pitch. What I did the first game I played, I got like the full game, which obviously was like a really good opportunity that not many people would be getting. But yeah, that's my aim.
Fantastic. And for the four of you, would you be looking at trying to break into the senior squad?
Absolutely, I think that's really the end goal for anyone playing football, and I think seeing that some of our people in our team are already getting that opportunity is like really crazy and like really excited for the future.
Yeah, it's like exciting to think about, but yeah, so it's a good goal to work towards. Yeah, definitely, I'd love to play with them. I think it'd be really fun and a good experience.
Yeah, I agree with what these girls have said.
Well, thank you for joining us and talking about 16s, but also talking about the pathways and the opportunities you've had to play reserve football and your experience. All the best for the rest of the season. I'm here with Sandra.
Yes.
And Hannah.
Excitement in the chase, this I know. Yeah, I'm going for the ride and find myself, I am alive, and I soar. Still I run towards the wind and let the challenge draw me in.
So Hannah is the
Under 10s coach.
Under 16s coach.
fantastic. And how long have you been coaching, and how long have you been coaching at Knox specifically?
Yeah, so I've been coaching for 5-6 years now, and I've been at Knox for the last 3 years coaching.
And I've been coaching for the last 6 years, and the last 4 years have been with Knox.
Okay, and one of the difficult things with, we always hear players saying it's kind of difficult to balance coaching and playing. How have you done that?
For me, it's been good in the sense of the club's very flexible, so they've moved around all my games to be Friday nights and Sundays, so they never clash, and trainings are right back to back, so it makes it really easy to come to training and then coaching right before that.
I'm pretty much the same. The coaching staff and all of the club members here have been really supportive in changing the girls' games. But also, apart from that, my girls play in the mornings and I play in the afternoons, so I pretty much just organise everything around a soccer Sunday. Yeah.
No, that's brilliant to hear that, and obviously I love the idea of the flexibility that the club's done, and it's worked around your schedules to make it. It's awesome to see. And what is it like coaching and playing, but also how have you found the coaching? I know you two have been doing it for quite a long time, but just overall, how have you found it?
For me, I think this year's been really special because I'm coaching the under 16s and a lot of them have been playing with me. So it's been quite exciting for them to be able to play with their coach, and also just to have that progression of being able to play under 16s and then step up to the senior and reserve and even train with us. So I think that's been the best part for me.
No, I absolutely love that, but I also love the link up and the pathways there. They get to see you play, and then you get to coach them as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's really exciting, and you can see how they're like, oh, you're my idol. It's really cute. They they're like, oh, we can't wait to play with you. So I think they've got, and all of them within the year have had an opportunity to at least play in the reserves and a couple in the seniors, which is so exciting. And a lot of them are only 14 and 15. So your girls are going to be there soon as well in a couple of years.
Yeah, they're a few years off yet. They're only in under 10s, but it's really awesome to see them play. So far we've had an undefeated season, which has been incredible. But yeah, it's been awesome seeing them progress from, I've had them since they were in under 9s, and I've followed them along up until we're in under 10s now. So this is our second season in under 10s, and just to see the progression of when they first came, they were brand new players to the club, to now having a few seasons under their belt, and how incredible they have become with the ball at their feet. And yeah, it's just awesome to see them grow as a team.
And that's awesome to hear that, that you've been with them for a couple of years, and yourself as well, and you've seen them grow. One thing I wanted to touch on is the girls mentioned that they come down and they watch you girls play. What's that like from a player's perspective, having that support from players that look up to you and oh, I want to be like her, that's my role model?
Yeah, it's really nice. I mean, most of our Friday night games, especially the home games, you can see them sitting there cheering us on. They want to come. Her team comes out and walks out on the pitch with us. So it's really, really exciting. And then, we try to get around them as well. So, when we have an evening game or an afternoon game, if it's not a clash, obviously, we try to get the senior girls down to support them as well. So it works a bit both ways.
Yeah, it's really incredible. It feels great to be out on the pitch and hearing all of the younger teams calling out your name and, calling out for the players that they know and they've trained with or been coached by. So it's just an incredible feeling.
It's excellent to hear that, and just that connection and that community spirit that creates. And just before we wrap up, so what's sort of your outlook for the rest of the season, or looking at for in the future in terms of coaching for you?
Yeah, for me, it's trying to. At the moment, I'm working with the reserves coach to get some more conjoined training sessions, so joining up some training sessions every second week where the under 16s train with them, and then hopefully preparing a few of them to be part of the reserves team next year I should say, not next week, and then push them onto that, just more progression. As I said, they're all quite young, but they're all capable, and it's great to see at that age having so much talent. It's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm just working with the club to keep building on my skills as a coach, and for the rest of the season I think I'm just going to keep working on building the individual skills of my players and really making sure that they can be the best that they can be.
No, it's brilliant to hear that, and so it's brilliant to hear that, but also it's great to see the pathways, but you're also getting the support from the club in terms of playing, but also the education and the support to bring those players into senior football properly, so just putting them in the deep end. We're here with Veronica, who's a jack of all trades and coaches everything from the under-10s all the way up to the senior women's.
There is joy found in the race, and I feel it in the place where I'm free. And I simply can't deny it, that I feel adventure calling out to me.
Okay, so I run the Miniroos Under 7s program on Saturday mornings that consists of about 36 juniors, 10 of them are girls. Then I do the Under 13 boys on a Sunday, and I also am assistant coach for the senior women, which play on a Friday night and on Sunday games. Look, it's an amazing pathway for girls here at Knox. We try and be very inclusive, or we are very inclusive from a young age right up to the seniors, which is great.
Just looking at the pathways, we had the opportunity to speak with the girls a little bit earlier from the under 14s and the under 16s, and they talked about the opportunities that God given, but also the coaching aspect that the club really supports the coaches as well.
Yeah, so the club here sends all our coaches off to get the proper FV training. So we go off and do each pathway that the FV supports us to do each training, then come back, and then we've got our coaches coach here that helps the coaches, so he oversees all the coaches, walks around at training sessions and makes sure that we're all doing the right thing and supporting. We're very supportive here at Knox, so with the kids we encourage them, really good atmosphere, very positive here. We just want them to learn and to get better.
That's awesome to hear that. And just looking at, looking at the coaches, but one of the interesting things the girls that mentioned, both the young ones and the senior players that we had on a little bit earlier, was that the girls come in, the juniors come and watch the seniors girls, and the seniors will try and go watch the junior girls. Yeah. Is that something the club really pushes for and tries to drive home?
Yeah, we do. We really try. We want that involvement, and we don't want to divide it in seniors and juniors. We want all inclusive. So we often get the seniors come and watch the juniors, and vice versa. We try and get the juniors to walk out with the seniors, but pre-game, we do barbecues, they come down and help at training, and so it's really good here. It's a very family atmosphere here at Knox.
That's excellent to hear. It's just not one of those things where you just go and you play your game and then you go home.
Leave. No, we all stick around. There's a canteen, we all hang out, the kids hang out behind the goals and cheer, and so it's lovely here.
I'm here with Mark, who's the VP and the junior coordinator, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the future goals and what the club is trying to achieve over the next 12 months leading into the Women's World Cup.
Thanks for coming out tonight and speaking with all the girls here and seeing what a great programme we have here. Mm-hmm. Our goal is to grow this programme. Yep. We've got like you said, the World Cup's coming up in 2023. That's going to have a huge impact on female participation, and we want to be ready for it. Yep. One of our goals over the last 5 years was improving the facilities at the club, and we've done really well in our club rooms. We just need to do a little bit with our training facilities, but we're working closely with a very supportive council. Yep. And hoping that we can get a really good outcome and get facilities that everyone, but especially our girls teams, can play on.
That's amazing to hear that, and it's fantastic. We spoke with some of the players earlier on, and Veronica as well, and they gave us an amazing insight into the club and what the club is doing. I think with the facilities and trying to upgrade the pitches, you just want to look after the girls, just to make sure they get everything that the boys get, and just making sure when they come here as under 10s and they go into senior football, that they're looked after.
That's absolutely right. We're one club, and we have been. It's been our mission statement, and for boys and girls, and we've been lucky so far, but we know we want to build on the success, and we want to make it better. We want to make Knox the a centre of excellence in the southeast, and we have big plans. You've seen it tonight.
Yeah.
We have senior women coaching our girls teams and boys teams, and it's all coming together.
Yep.
And we want to grow it, and we have a plan to grow it. We and like I said, we're working with our partners at council and with Football Victoria to try and make it happen and make it become a reality, because these kids and these women need and deserve the best facilities, and from the best facilities come the best players. And then we've got future Matildas, future Socceroos in this, and we've a long history in developing good footballers.
Yeah.
That's our plan for the future.
That's excellent to hear that. And look, as we mentioned earlier, there's a lot of things that the club is doing right. It's just building on them for the long term.
That's it. Aim now, short term, medium and long term goals. We're going to have the best football teams playing at the best place, and that's Knox City.
Look, thank you for joining us, Mark, and thank you for the club for bringing us out tonight and giving us a bit of a perspective of the entire program. It's been an awesome night.